Years after The Handmaid's Tale, Gilead survives, a patriarchal theocracy cloaked in religious fervor. Though its rigid structure appears orderly, corruption festers beneath the surface. The illusion of divine order masks a fragile regime held together by fear, secrecy, and quiet betrayals. Aunt Lydia, once a judge before Gilead's rise, now wields fearsome power as a senior aunt. Yet beneath her stern demeanor, she writes a secret document chronicling her descent and plotting Gilead's demise. Her manuscript becomes a time bomb, revealing how one of Gilead's architects turns her knowledge into its undoing. Agnes Jemima, believed to be the biological daughter of a high-ranking commander, is brought up under strict Gileadian orthodoxy. She's groomed for a future as a commander's wife, but harbors silent questions about her mother's death and the nature of womanhood in her world. Her journey begins as one of passive obedience, but grows into quiet rebellion as she begins to think for herself. Daisy, living in freedom in Toronto, is unaware of her true identity or the political storm that surrounds her. Raised by liberal parents who run a second-hand clothing store, she's feisty, curious, and resistant to conformity. Her outsider status will soon become a weapon in the fight against Gilead's tyranny. While Agnes is indoctrinated to become an aunt, Daisy is trained by Mayday operatives in espionage and survival. Their lives, though separated by borders and belief systems, hurtle toward each other as both become tools in the rebellion. Unbeknownst to them, they are sisters, two halves of a broken lineage destined to rewrite Gilead's future. Ardua Hall, headquarters of the Aunts, is a place of paradox, oppression disguised as sacred order. It houses both obedience and sedition, with Lydia playing both architect and saboteur. Within its stone halls, tradition is weaponized and trust is a currency few can afford. Agnes and Becca, her best friend, are pulled into the heart of Gilead's female hierarchy, the training center for aunts. Their studies focus on scripture, subservience, and spiritual purity, yet the girls begin to sense the hollowness beneath the rituals. This education becomes a battleground between blind faith and personal truth. Becca, deeply traumatized by abuse from her father, finds solace in spiritual devotion and self-denial. Her friendship with Agnes is one of the novel's quiet pillars of tenderness. Her ultimate sacrifice is a haunting indictment of Gilead's glorification of suffering. After her parents' deaths, Daisy is taken to a Mayday safe house and told she is baby Nicole, the child smuggled out of Gilead as a political symbol. Her past, once mundane, becomes a burden of myth and expectation. She realizes that her life is no longer her own. It belongs to the narrative others have built around her. Mayday formulates a high-risk plan. Daisy will return to Gilead posing as a defector. Unbeknownst to most, Lydia herself is aiding the mission from inside. Their fates are now tethered to a plot that could either liberate a nation or doom them all. Daisy, using a false identity, is placed under the supervision of Aunt Lydia and meets Agnes, who now goes by Aunt Victoria. Slowly, the girls begin to uncover their shared past, learning they are both daughters of the handmaid Offred. Their sisterhood becomes the emotional core of the novel's resistance. Using the trust she has earned over decades, Lydia collects incriminating files that detail Gilead's inner corruption, murders, betrayals, forbidden relationships. She gives them to the girls for delivery across the border. This act is Lydia's final chess move in a game she's been playing for years. Daisy and Agnes flee with forged documents, aided by a secret network of dissidents. Becca, in an ultimate act of bravery, sacrifices herself so the girls can escape. Their escape is not just physical, it is a reclamation of identity, memory, and destiny. The smuggled documents are broadcast internationally, causing a media storm and diplomatic crisis. Public trust in Gilead's purity erodes rapidly. What was once unquestionable becomes indefensible, and the regime's grip begins to loosen. In the safety of Canada, Daisy and Agnes reflect on the cost of survival and the legacy of those who died for it. They are not symbols, they are sisters, survivors, and seeds of a freer future. Their existence is proof that resistance, no matter how quiet, can outlast empire. Subscribe for more book summaries and let me know in the comments which book you'd like next. We will catch you in the next video.